Yo, I'm up. I'm live. I have done it. I have done the live stuff. I don't know if everything's working correctly. That is yet to be seen. But I am live. I think. So let me do the tweet stuff. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba, make a tweet. Doopa-doopa-doop-boo, making a tweet, doing a tweet thing. Don't know how Twitter works. Should have thrown it away years ago, but you know it happens. TV slash Noctua. Rolly. Yes, that's me. Bum. Okay. No, you wouldn't have met without Twitter. That's true. That's true. I don't know. I just go on Twitter like so infrequently nowadays. Like it's basically just I forget it exists. And life is better for it, you know? Yeah. I don't know how long it's gonna take to open all of these. I mean, I could just skip and make it go by faster, but what would be the fun in that? I mean, how would we ever get to see Malevolent Nuzzler? This should be my title. Malevolent Nuzzler. I nuzzle malevolently. The equipped monster gains 700 attack. Try to send to the field to the graveyard. Place it on top of your deck. That's trash. Flip, return 2 fusion material monsters that were sent to the graveyard as a result of fusion summoned to your hand. Wow! Thanks, supply. Fucking get out of here, losers. Next. We're pulling until we get a Blue Eyes White Dragon or a Road Warrior. Just a Road Synchron and 2 or more non-tuner monsters? Jesus Christ. Once per turn, you can special summon 1 level 2 or lower warrior or machine type monster from your deck. Okay, well that's kind of worth it. You have to go. That's not too bad. Tag yourself on Malevolent Nuzzler. Hell yeah. Yo, it's a major upset. Moki murdering everything around it. And face up attack position, level 2 or lower monster you control. Return all level 7 or higher special summon monsters to the hand. Bacon, you heard stuff? What did you hear? Ooh, she cute. Banish the top 3 cards of your deck. Inflict 800 damage to your opponent. Wow. What a fucking waste of time. Yo, remove brainwashing. The control of all monsters on the field returned to the owners. That could actually be fun with like a kaiju deck. Why do you have this many packs? Because I didn't open them for like a long time. You get like, depending on how much you win by when you fight online, you can get like 1 to 7 packs every time you duel someone and win. And I've just haven't been pulling these for a while, so they just built up really fast. Like, they built up so fast. Select one dragon type synchro monster in your graveyard, remove it from play. Other monsters in your graveyard whose total level is equal to the level of the selected monster and special summon it from the graveyard. Wolf! It's just a wolf! You should have a counter of UR cards? Okay, 1. My count is 1. Yeah, wolf! Oh my god, this is one of the Joey cards! This alpha wolf uses his sense to smell to find the enemy. Hey, quit sniffing at my socks. This alpha wolf uses his sense of smell to find the enemy. Hey, quit sniffing at my socks. But yeah, in the early days of Yu-Gi-Oh, there are like a handful of cards where the their flavor text is written by Joey Wheeler, and that's one of them. I didn't know that. That's great. See, this is why the legacy packs are awesome. Because I run into old ass cards like that. Here's a man-eating plant. A man-eating plant that is attractive to the eye, but dangerous when approached. Is this attractive to the eye? What eye? Relinquished? Like... Ivy Shackles. All face-up monster your opponent controls becomes plant type during your turns only. If this face-up card you control is destroyed and sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect, draw one card. Meh. Meh. None of these cards seem actually good. Well, yeah. The Legacy pack pulls from, like, the first few years of the card game, for the most part. So all of these cards are old as shit. And or they're cards that were used in the anime to some extent. So, like, this one's a new... Ah, fuck. Ah. The Pendulum one was a newer card, but it probably wasn't that good, and I skipped it by accident. But Tricky Spell 4. What? Send one face up the Tricky you control to the graveyard. Special summon Tricky tokens in defense position equal to the number of monsters your opponent controls. Tricky tokens cannot declare an attack. I mean, depending on how good the Tricky is, that's not bad. You can go into XCs and links with that. What the fuck is a pendulum summon? Oh, Bacon, you got a lot to learn. It's tricky, 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 tricky. Need to rock a rock to rock. Let's rock on down. It's tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky. But yeah, Pendulum Summon is a monster that is both a monster and a spell. And if you have 2 of them in your Pendulum zones, you can summon monsters within the level range that is in between the 2 cards, which probably doesn't make any sense unless you see it, because I can't explain it without just showing it. If you summon 2 or more Cloudian monsters, you lost me at summon? That's fair. That's fair. Oh no, the Nintendo Switch XL! Fuck! With the same name this turn, draw 2 cards. Yay! Lucky Cloud. It's just a little lucky cloud. Zero force. Activate only when a face-up monster you control is removed from play. The attack of all face-up monsters on the field becomes 0. That's a very specific card. Yo, Mechanical Snail! What the fuck? That's just a recolor of the other snail. Hold on. What was the other snail called? Spiked Snail. That's just Spiked Snail. You sons of bitches, you reused your... But Spiked Snail is shaped like a friend. How could you copy him? And you didn't even make it an archetype, you bastards. Yo, hidden gold. Boop. And neither of these were good. I don't know why it was a gold. Iron Chain Snake. the Earth. Hex-sealed fusion. You can substitute this card for any one fusion material monster, but the other fusion material must be correct. Nice. I remember that card. Oh, really? Which one? A lot of these cards are ones I don't remember too much. X? Ah, okay. Oh god, how could you forget about the Add an Owl redeem? Dark Titan of Terror. A fiend said to dwell in the world of dreams. It attacks enemies in their sleep. The first sarcophagus. Aw, fuck yeah. That lets you get out the second sarcophagus. Okay, where are the two I skipped by accident? Ah, this one. DD Arc. Pendulum effect, you can target one pendulum summon monster your opponent controls. That's useless because no one runs pendulums. Was it just add a PNG of an owl? Yes, it's just a PNG of an owl. This card is destroyed by a card effect. You can special summon one face-up DD Pendulum monster from your extra deck, except DD Arc, but its effects are negated. You can only use this effect of DD Arc once per turn. Makes sense. Dragon Capture Jar. That's not what it does in the anime. How dare they? How dare the anime not be lore accurate? Not be card accurate. Oh god. 10 blanks. Something you'll learn about the legacy packs very quickly is that they are stingy as fuck with giving out rarities. You can banish one tuner from your graveyard, special summon this card from your hand. That's trash. Well, special summons from the hand, so it's not that bad. This one is awful though. A level 6 ritual monster with no effect. This is like the worst card imaginable. Yo, what's up? Not much. Just pulling packs and looking at old ass Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We got a lot of these to go through. Aw, shit, Next to Be Lost. I remember this card. I love this artwork. Where it's just a fucking hand reaches out from the sky. And this guy is just fucked in the background. They're not having a good time today. One phase of monster you control, send one card from your deck to the graveyard with the same name as the selected monster. That is extremely situational. Like, I guess it's a foolish burial effect, but it's not a very good one. Mist Valley Shaman. Once per turn, you can return one other monster you control to the hand. This card gains 500 attack until the end of this turn. Wow. Wow, 500 whole attack? And all you have to do is return a monster to your hand? Wowie zowie, Scoob. Bit Trooper. You can send one level 2 or lower monster from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand. You can use this effect of Bit Trooper once per turn. Informer Spider. Ooh. Spider. Oh my god, it has a web radar. That's amazing. Holy shit. This card is sent from the field to the graveyard by a card effect. Take control of one defense position monster your opponent controls. If they have a defense position monster, which they probably won't. Mind Mole. Yo, Mind Mole. We're like 10 packs in and we've hit Scooby-Doo jokes. Scooby-Doo jokes. Did I make a Scooby-Doo joke? Mind Mole! The first time this card would be destroyed by battle each turn. It is not destroyed. This Mind Mole keeps on fucking kicking, baby. Winged Dragon of Ra can't kill this motherfucker in one battle. Needs two. If this card is sent to the graveyard for a synchro summon of a beast monster, draw one card. If this face-up card you control leaves the field by an opponent's card effect, banish it. Oh god, did you fucking say wowie zowie Scoob and not realize it? Yes. Yes, I did. To be fair, I watched a shit ton of Scooby-Doo as a kid, and I think it, like, sunk into my subconscious. So I completely said, wowie zowie Scoob, and just didn't register that was a Scooby-Doo reference somehow. During that. Like, in my head, that was just a normal thing to say. During each battle, between an attacking dragon-type monster you control and a defense position monster whose defense is lower than the attack of the attacking monster, inflict the difference as battle damage to your opponent. Oh, man. Oh, yes. Watching Scooby-Doo would be fun. So first we gotta get through all of Yu-Gi-Oh! All 6 generations of Yu-Gi-Oh! Love that as a kid. Yeah, same. But you can tell this card is ancient because it doesn't say, like, give your dragon type monsters piercing battle damage. Instead, it goes through this lengthy explanation to tell you what piercing damage is. And it's just like, ah, oh, mwah. Beautiful. Yo, Rose Spectre of Boon. A shitty fusion monster with no effect, meaning you have to go -2 in order to summon it. Awesome. And it can just be attacked over by, like, anything. Even in the old days of Yu-Gi-Oh! This card was shit. It gains attack equal to the level of the monster that it battles times 200 during the damage step only. If this card attacks, it is removed from play at the end of the damage step and return to your side of the field in face-up attack position at the beginning of your next turn's battle phase. Interesting. Firefox. It's a fox on fire. Full strike. Your life points is 4,000 or less is when an attack is declared involving a monster you control and an opponent's monster. Pay half your life points, then target one face-up monster you control. It gains attack equal to the dividend between your current life points and 4,000 until the end of your opponent's turn. What the fuck? Why is that what it is? Okay. I think I have some old Scooby-Doo VHS tapes. Aw, hell yeah. I definitely, like, when I was a kid, I had the entirety of What's New Scooby-Doo on DVD, I'm pretty sure. Like, the entire thing. Or at least most of it. What's New Scooby-Doo? Coming after you. Gonna solve that mystery. Scooby-Doo, coming after you. What's New Scooby-Doo? But yeah, here's a Mad Lobster. A gourmet food renowned by the dock world upper crust. It has sensational flavor. Man, no wonder this lobster's pissed. He's here to attack, but everyone's just talking about how he's food. Like, fuck off, mate. A peculiar magician with considerable abilities. Supposedly, he's just returned from a trip to outer space. Is he holding a mic? No, he's not. I thought this was a mic for a sec. That would be hilarious. Like, hello, citizens. I come from outer space. I'm here to tell you that I'm fucking ripped as fuck after going there. Wait, who's getting zapped in that? I don't know. Yo, Chaos Command Magician. This one card. Spell Striker. When this special summon you can special summon this card by banishing one spell card from your graveyard. Pretty good special summon condition. This card can attack directly You take no battle damage from attacks involving this card. That's pretty decent if you like had an archetype built around it. It's pretty okay. Yo, Fiend's Hand Mirror. Spell card effect that targets one spell or trap to another correct target. That is extremely situational. Boar Soldier. This card can only be summoned by a flip summon. That's trash. If summoned by a normal summon, this card is destroyed. But what about if it's summoned by a special summon? Your opponent has one or more monsters under his or her control. The attack of this card is decreased by 1,000 points. Jesus Christ. Everything about this card sucks. Fluffy bird. I'm fluffy. Look at me hair. Look at my hair go. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. My model is so fucking cute. I love it so much. Because I'm fucking cute. You cannot stop my adorableness. You cannot stop my adorableness. I know how to speak. Rush recklessly. Classic Skull Lair. Remove from play any number of monster cards in your graveyard to destroy one face-up monster on the field whose level is equal to the number of cards you removed from play. You're adorable IRL too. You know it. You know I'm cute. I'm a fucking door. I am one door. Flip all face-down monsters on your opponent's side of the field face up. I almost thought this would be decent, but no, you do it to your opponent's side of the field, not your own. So, like, who fucking cares? This card is treated as a normal monster while face up on the field or in the graveyard because it's a Gemini. While this card is face up on the field, you can normal summon it to have it be treated as an effect monster with this effect. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, they discard one random card. Yo. Not a terrible effect, but it'd be way better if you didn't have to summon it twice. Flip summon all of your opponent's monsters. If you're going for... Why is that a spell? I don't know, because there's a lot of shitty, like, cards in this game. They're just like... There are spells that could be useful in the most niche situations imaginable. Like, there could be a situation where that spell is useful, but it's such a fucking niche, like, never going to happen situation that it's not even worth thinking about. If this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, you can return one continuous spell card from your graveyard to the top of your deck. Not to your hand, though. That would be decent. H. H. H, the final frontier. Target one face-up monster you control until the end of this turn. It gains 500 attack. If it attacks the defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. Woo! Yo, what is this? I love the monster designs in early Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, what is this? What is this meant to be? Made of mysterious metal, this monster is a doomsday machine from the edge of the universe. Ah, of course. Which is why it has 1,500 attack. Out of the blue. Destroy this card if your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a card in the graveyard. When this card is destroyed by this effect and sent to the graveyard, your opponent shuffles all cards in the graveyard into the deck. That could actually be decent. I could actually see a scenario where that's useful. Yes, it did have to be tribute summoned. It's a 5-star. It's a 5-star, baby. Yeah, you can tell this is from, like, the first set of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. When, like... They did not know how to fucking make this game work. That's so fucking bad. Yeah. Yo, what is this? Shaolin the Prophet. Boom. Once per turn, you can declare either spell or trap, then target one set card in your opponent's spell and trap zone. Look at that target, and if it is declared card type, that card cannot be activated this turn. So you don't destroy it, you just make it so they can't activate it. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I guess. Enhanced Javelin, increase your life points by the attack of one attacking monster. Nice. Thanks, Enhanced Javelin. Sword of the Soul Leader. You can only equip this card to a level 3 or lower normal monster on your side of the field, meaning you can't equip it to tokens. That's good to keep in mind. Tokens count as normal monsters most of the time. When you activate this card, tribute all normal monsters, except tokens, on your side of the field, except the equipped monster. Increase the attack of the equipped monster by 1,000 points for each normal monster that you tributed. Okay, so that's useless. Yo, Noble Maneater Bug. For the low cost of one tribute and a flip summon, you can destroy 2 monsters on the field. Meaning that if your opponent has only 1 monster on the field, and you flip this up, it has to kill both the other monster and itself. Because it doesn't say you can destroy up to 2 monsters. It says you destroy 2 monsters. No matter what, it's getting resolved one way or another. So goddamn terrible. You know it. You know it is. And that's supposed to be like an upgraded version of Maneater Bug, which is just flip, destroy 1 monster on the field. Which is so much better because you don't need to tribute summon to get it on the field. Gusto Coder. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you special summon 1 wins. Okay, that's decent. I mean, it'd be better if it was an easier to accomplish thing, but yeah. We need to play Yugo Rose Duelist sometime? Ooh, what's that? What is that? Rose Duelist? Windar, Sage of Gusto. Yo, I got 2 Gusto cards? Weird. Huh. What are the odds of that? Card destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard. You can target 1 level 3 or lower Gusto monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target in face of defense position. Yo! I forgot what it's called, but it's a PS2 Yu-Gi-Oh! RPG. Ooh. Ooh, that sounds fun. That sounds very fun. I want to play that now. Equip only to a warrior monster, gains 800 attack. All water monsters on the field lose 500 attack. So specific. Oh, this must be a newer card, because target 1 link monster your opponent controls. Banish 1 monster from your graveyard has the same link rating as that monster, and if you do, destroy that monster. Then if the original type of the monster you banished was Cyberse, you can destroy 1 face-up card in your opponent's spell trap zone. Yeah, that's fine. You can tell that's a newer card, because it's not completely fucking awful. And or completely broken. Ninkendog. A ninja dog who has mastered extreme ninjutsu. Not that pussy-ass normal ninjutsu. It's extreme ninjutsu! Through hard training, it learned the technique to metamorphose into a human being. Wow. When this card is normal summon, you can add 1 level 4 light thunder type monster from your deck to your hand, except Brohunder. Brohunder! Duelist of the Roses. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. I like the sound of that. That came out on PS2, so that must have been in like the GX or 5Ds era. Yo, Parasite. This card is fucking awful. Flip, shuffle this card face up into your opponent's deck. If you draw this card after it was added to your deck by its effect, special summon it in defense position. And if you do, take 1000 damage. All monsters controlled by the player that summoned this card by its effect become insect monsters. Oh, it's the Gen 1? Oh, okay. That makes sense too. Yeah, PS4 was long ago, wasn't it? No, PS2. Yeah, PS2 was way longer ago than I thought it was. When would that have been? I still have my old copy, but it broke. Damn. Yeah, when... That must have been so fucking long ago. Oop. Yo, Robo Yato. September 2001. Oh. I was 1. Wait, does that mean the PS2 came out the same month as 9/11 happened? 0/0 arc. Your opponent cannot target face a monster with 0 attacks per attack. Piranha Army. The battle damage this card inflicts the attack directly is doubled. Yo, 1600 attack. No, the game did? Oh, the game came out in 2001. I don't know when the PS dropped. Wait, that game came out in 2001? Oh my god, that must have been like right at the beginning of the game existing. That must have been like one of the first Yu-Gi-Oh games then. Because 2001 was like when the anime was airing, wasn't it? Like, that's so old. That means we're gonna see a lot of these cards in it. M Warrior #1. And other such classics. Darkfall. Ooh, we're at the Darkfall. Send those monsters to the graveyard. Then send all monsters in the opponent's hand and deck to the graveyard that has the same name as the monsters sent to the graveyard by this effect. Huh. Well, if it wasn't special summon 2 monsters at the same time, that would be pretty good. Yeah, that's why you love it. Just fucking old ass cards. Like a lot more basic, but also all or a ton of the cards are animated. Ooh. Nice. Yeah. Back in the good old days when they thought Graceful Charity wasn't completely busted somehow. Back in the day when they thought Morphing Jar was okay. You can special summon this card from your hand by sending 1 level 4 or lower monster from your hand to the graveyard. If you do, decrease this card's level by the level of that monster. If this card attacks or is attacked, all your damage don't carry effect damage. You take becomes 0. Nice. Good job, Power Golem. Ball of Ivy. An Ivy token. Reversible beetle. What the fuck is this thing? Oh, gross. I hate it. I hate this design. Oh, yeah, because you can flip it upside down. It's a reversible beetle. Oh, no. Flip, shuffle this card and any face-up monsters in its column into the decks. Wait, is this a recent card? Because, like, old cards never gave a shit about the columns. If this card is normal, special summon, change this card and any monsters in its column to face down defense position. You see, that effect is actually pretty decent. Because, like, you can target you can like non-target send an opponent's monster into face-down defense position. So that's pretty good. Elemental Hero Marlene Neos. Shuffling the above card to control it to the deck. The Neos monsters suck so much. Once per turn, you can destroy one random card in your opponent's hand. Fuck yeah. This is interesting. One water monster in this graveyard. This gains attack equal to the monster's attack till the end of this turn. This card is sent to the graveyard. You can target one water monster you control. It gains 1000 attack until the end of the turn. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Lynn says she wants to hug me. Fuck, she better want to hug me. I'm adorable. Why would she not want to hug me? I would hug right back. Yo, fine. Discard 2 cards. Excellent. God, I love cards like this. For those who don't know, in the old day, in the past for Yu-Gi-Oh, they would make, as a joke, they would make in like awful versions of staple cards. So like this one, like Pot of Greed has 2 awful versions of it that they made as a joke. This being one of them that discards 2 of your cards. And another being like Pot of Generosity, I think, where it lets your opponent draw 2 cards. And the whole point of them is that they're just awful effects that you would never want to use. Samsara Kaiser! When you tribute summon a monster by tributing this card, return this card to your hand. Look at this little guy go. I've never seen that card. Ooh. There's a lot of cards like that, where they just made a shitty version of an old card by just kind of reversing its effect. Karama, a vicious bird that attacks from the skies with its whip-like tail. Burp. Each time a player activates a trap card, they take 1000 damage immediately after it resolves. This is a hard counter for Trap Tricks decks and nothing else. Maybe Eldritch as well. Nomadic Force. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can tribute this card to target. One face-down festivation monster your controls. Destroy that target. That's trash. Okay, cool. Twilight Sworn. Oh, this is an actual recent card. Well, more recent than the ones we've been looking at. Light Sworns and Twilight Sworns are pretty new. Black and White Wave. XYZ Energy. XZ's Energy, whatever they want us to call it. Yo, A-Team Trap Disposal Unit. Fuck yeah. The effect can be used during either player's turn. When your opponent activates a trap card, tribute this card to negate the activation of the trap card and destroy it. Cyber's Reminder. You can detach one material from this card and target one side as Oh yeah, Lynn says, Lamau, I love her so much. Fuck yeah, that's pretty epic. Oh my god, I am the... How do you two love me? I'm the least attractive person around. The least attractive person imaginable. Alright. For now, I'm gonna skip forward and just look at the... at the end result here. Blockman! Yo, we got Blockman! The special summon in defense position. A number of block tokens equal to the number of turns this card has been face up on the field. Just gross. No, you're so sweet and pretty and funny and home. And I love you. I'm home? I am home. Baron of the Fiend Sword, an aristocrat who wields a sword possessed by a malicious spirit that preys on the weak. Steel Ogre Grotto, number 2. A mechanized iron doll with tremendous strength. Using the spikes spouting from its body, this creature stabs its opponents and floods them with electricity. Ooh. Wait, what? Rock Ogre Grotto number 2? Wait, what? No, a Steel Ogre Grotto number 2. Okay, this is just the Rock Ogre Grotto number 2. A golem by boulders. This monster turns its enemies to stone and crushes them to dust. Mimic. If your opponent controls a monster and you control a level 3 monster, you can special summon this card. You can only special summon Mimic once per turn this way. That sucks. Maniacal Servant. What the fuck is this? It's awesome. It looks disgusting. I love it. Once per turn, during your opponent's standby phase, you can remove from play any number of dark monsters from your graveyard. This monster gives 500 attack for each monster you removed until the end phase. That's pretty bad. Yamato no Kami. This card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card cannot be special summoned except by removing from play one spirit monster from your graveyard. This card returns to its owner's hand during the end phase of the turn it's special summoned. Weird. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can destroy one card or trap your opponent controls. Element Magician. Okay. Interesting. 10 more. 10 more, 10 more, 10 more. Oh no, it's DD Dynamite. Fuck. Oh shit. Rivals. This is Slacker Magician and another magician. Other 2 magicians. These are Xyz monsters that are really cute girls. Slacker Magician is very thick. So she nice. Immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon 1 monster. You can only activate 1 rivals. Rival. Per turn. Yo, Burst return. If you control a face-up elemental hero, Burstinatrix, return all face-up elemental hero monsters on the field to the hand. That's such a bad card. But it's great for the mirror match. I'm guessing. Maybe. Yo, Garnet! It's Garnet. This guy has a whole fucking type of card named after him in the community, where any card you don't want to draw in your opening hand is called a Garnet. Because you don't want this guy in your opening hand, because you just want to use him for Brilliant Fusion plays. Turtle Bird! It's a turtle and a bird, an unusual turtle that not only swims at tremendous speed, but can also sail across the skies. It requires a tribute. Kumari Dragon, a vicious fire-breathing dragon whose wicked flames corrupts the souls of its victims. Yo, Trickstar! It's like the worst Trickstar, but it's still a Trickstar. They really swung for the fences with that name. Turtle Bird. Hey, you know what? It is what it is. I just calls him like I sees him. But here's Trickstar Mandrake. Yeah, this card. You can special summon this card in defense position after it goes from the hand to the graveyard, which is kind of hard to do in Trickstar decks. Like, there are a few ways to do it, but this card definitely isn't, like, used in Trickstar decks often. Ew, men. Where is men? I see no men. Flyfang. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. This card inflicted battle damage to your opponent. Banish this card. Epic. Oh, Mandrake. Rescue warrior. But look at how cute she is. She is cute girl. Yo, what is this? Endless Decay. If you have 2,000 life points or less, you can special summon this card. If this card is normal or special summon, this card's attack becomes half the opponent's life points. Ooh. Endless Decay. Not bad. Nuvia the Wicked. Oh, we got Sword of the Soul Eater earlier. I wonder if I could ever get, like, at least one copy of every card in this game. I feel like I have most of them at this point. And I especially will have most of them after I'm done with this pulling session. Yo, Fusion Substitute. Fusions. This card is always treated as polymerization, so you can't have 3 copies of it in a deck that also has 3 copies of polymerization. You have to split the 3 copies between the 2, because that's how Yu-Gi-Oh! Works. Pulling session? Yeah, because I'm pulling a bunch of packs. Fusion material, you can banish this card in the graveyard. Trap of Broad Eraser. What is this? What is going on here? When an effect inflicts damage to your life points is activated, negate the damage to your life points. Your opponent then selects 1 card from his hand and discards it to the graveyard. What the fuck is this thing? When this card is discarded directly from your hand to the graveyard by an effect of a card controlled by your opponent. Inflict 1,000 points of damage to your opponent's life points. Epic. Yo, it's Weather Report. Tua, let me make a joke about jerking off. No. I boop. No horny allowed. Bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Then again, if I bonk you, you'll probably get off to that. Damn it. Everything I do fails. But hey, it's Weather Report. This card and one other card single-handedly made it so every single card that talks about the battle phase has to say each battle phase. Because in the very specific circumstances of flipping this card, you can destroy your opponent's Swords of Revealing Light, and if it's destroyed, you can perform your battle phase twice this turn. Something that no one has ever pulled off, because it's so specific. But, because of this one card, they have to put during each of your battle phases on every single card that involves the battle phase. And that is one of my favorite things about Yu-Gi-Oh! They don't think about the consequences of their actions until after the fact. But yo, it's Suitsu. Apparently, totally unreliable. He wonders if he has incredible potential. Apparently, totally unreliable. I wonder if I have potential. Huh. With my 0 attack and 0 defense. This card cannot attack the same turn it is normal summoned, flip summoned, or special summoned. During each of your and your opponent's standby phases, remove one spell counter on your side of the field, and if you do, destroy this card. This card sucks. Yo, gamble. You can only activate this card when your opponent's hand is 6 or more cards, and your hand is 2 or less. That's specific. Toss a coin and call heads or tails. If you call it right, draw until your hand has 5 cards. If you call it wrong, skip your next turn. It might as well just say, if you call it wrong, you lose the game. Just say, if you call it wrong, you auto-lose. That would be better, honestly. Activate this card by targeting one face-up monster on the field. During each of your standby phases, it loses 500 attack. When that target is destroyed, destroy this card. So it's just an equipped card, but they say it's a continuous trap. Ah, fuck. No. Ah, goddammit. Ding. It's a crushed sword beetle, of course. An element soldier. Ooh. Yo, what is this? Oh my god. Cheep, cheep, cheep. Cheep, cheep, cheep. Flip, you can special summon one level 5 or higher tuner monster from your deck. Yo, cheep, cheep, cheep. I love them. Look at how cute this fucker is. I love it. There's a little chicken. There's a little baby chicken. Yo, Shadow Slayer. If all monsters your opponent controls are in defense position, this card can attack your opponent directly. It's so precious. I want to protect it with my life. Yo, stuffed animal. It may look like a harmless stuffed animal. Does it? Does it look like a harmless stuffed animal? But its zipper mouth deals a deadly bite. Oh god, the bear has a sinister smile too if you look at it. That's incredible. Yo, Island Turtle, classic. Grand Tiki Elder. I feel like that could be racist. Yamadron. Yamadron. Fire Reaper. Ooh, yes, skeleton. A Reaper with a flaming arrow that burns an enemy to a crisp. You'll never see this one coming, fuckers. Updraft. Well, the fog counters, no. Branch. When a fusion monster on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can target one fusion materials in your graveyard that was used to summon special summon it. Okay, it's fine. Soul. Soul of the Pure. Your opponent's hand. Select and discard one spirit monster to the graveyard. If spirit monsters exist in his or her hand. If spirit monsters exist in his or her hand, they haven't played the game since like 2003. Yo, creature swap. Each player chooses one monster they control and switches control of those monsters with each other. This cannot change their battle positions for the rest of that turn. That's actually a good card. Because if your opponent has one card on the field, they have to switch it. Unless they negate it, of course, but you know. Yo, Dark Artist, one of the worst cards in the game. If this card is being attacked by a light monster, its defense is half during damage calculation only. Why? I don't know. Yo, I used to love this card art as a kid. The House of Adhesive Tape. I don't know why, but I always found this card like really cool and freaky. It was just like, if defense position monster is summoned by your opponent is 500 points or less, The monster is destroyed. It's such a shit card. That's such a shitty card. But I love the art for it. Like, that's such a creepy idea to me. Yo, it's the other card that made it. This is the one other card other than, the fucking snowman with an umbrella that made it so you do two battle phases. This one, your opponent conducts their next battle phase twice. Why would you want to do that? I don't fucking know. I can't think of a single reason why you would want to do that, but you can. Target one phase of the monster you control. It gains 200 attack and defense for each card your opponent currently has. That's not a joke card? It might be, but it has no equivalent. Like, there's no equivalency to it that's actually a good card. So it might be a joke card, but at the same time, it's like, what is it a joke of? Because most of them have, like, something that they're based off of. Unfortunate Report is just, like, here. Yo, Earthquake. Change all face-up monsters on the field to defense position. That could be decent. Could be good. Naturia Vein. Look at this sassy little flea fucker. Are there monsters that do life point damage to the user each battle phase? Not really. Not ones that get run. Like, the only strategy I can think of is that there are monsters that are, like, that can force your opponent to battle them. And if your opponent has, like, a full board of monsters that are all weak, and you can somehow force them into their battle phase with this monster that's really strong that can force your opponent to attack it, then it would be useful. But if you're doing a strategy like that, you can probably just get it done in one turn. You don't need the second battle phase, but I guess it's there as an option. But, like, it's really, it's such a weird effect. Yo, Noisy Gnat. This fucker, this guy, this is our neighbor. This is my neighbor, the Noisy Gnat. This motherfucker is the one who plays his music so loud every night. Every day, this fucking Noisy Gnat. Uh-oh. Tora has been removed from the polycule. Why? She didn't know what Ash Ketchum's name meant. Sarah. That's not a good reason to kill someone. You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard and target one face-up monster in the field. Increase the target's level by 1. Nice. Yo, Field Barrier. Field spells cannot kill. Yeah, you killed her, right? Yo, it's the Goblin of Greed. He's got the Pot of Greed. As long as this card remains face up on your side of the field, neither player can activate an effect by discarding his or her hand. Symbol Manta. I love how I take shit to the extreme, like, for no reason sometimes. I don't know, it's just something in me. I'm like, I could just take, like, this joke Sarah made about Tora being removed from the polycule and be like, oh, she murdered her. How is murder done? Okay. Special summon 2 lamb tokens in defense position. You cannot summon other monsters the turn you activate this card, but you can set Earthbound Spirit. Yo, Kuwagata Alpha. A very vicious stag beetle that goes for the head. Oh shit! You should have gone for the head. I did! It always goes for the head! Oh, nice. This game is so fucking silly, I love it. Yo, Victoria. Once per turn, you can target one dragon-type monster in your opponent's graveyard. Special summon that target to your side of the field. Your opponent cannot target face-up fairy-type monsters for attacks except this one. Why is it, like, randomly dragon-type that it can get? Yo, Princess Kulan! So cute! Summoned. This card cannot be special summoned except with Trial of the Princesses, so it's essentially just a ritual monster, but they didn't make it a ritual monster for some reason, even though it is basically a ritual monster. During your standby phase, inflict 600 damage to your opponent for each monster they control. Yo, Hysteric Fairy. Offer 2 monsters on your side of the field as tribute to increase your life points by 1,000 points. That's garbage. That's such garbage. Arcane Archer of the Forest. Nice, 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 nice. Yo, it's the moon. It's Mystical Moon. That's the card Yugi destroyed to kill Mako and all of his fish. King of Yamimakai. Yeah, the King of Yamimakai with 2,000 attack and 1530 defense. A totally normal amount of defense for a monster to have. Yo, Vile Germs. Plant type monster. Equipped with this card increases attack and defense by 300 points. Wow. What a cool effect. 300 whole points. Discord! This is what I think of when I think of Discord too, honestly. This should be the Discord logo. Why is it not? Neither player can synchro summon. Send this card to the graveyard during the 3rd end phase after activation. Discord! Heroes Bond. Special summon 2 level 4 lower elemental hero monsters from your hand. Yikes. If it was from the deck, that would be pretty okay. Yo, it's another Trickstar! It's Nightshade! The 2nd worst Trickstar. Ah, shit. If we work up from here, eventually we'll get a good Trickstar card. The graveyard is link material for a link summon. You can special summon it from your grave to link climb. So it's actually not bad at all. It's really good for link climbing, but it's not like as good as the other Trickstars. Hamburger recipe. Yes. You can use this card to ritual summon Hungry Burger, the best ritual monster ever conceived. Also, my heater just turned off. I might need to... Well, no, it's decently warm now. I should be fine. Geki Break is good. Yo, Foolish Return. With the guy just punching through the floor. This card is actually censored in America. In the Japanese version, this guy is punching through a coffin, which actually makes sense. Like, it actually makes sense in the Japanese version because this hand is coming through a coffin. But for some reason, they took out the coffin in the American version and just have this guy punching through the floor, trying to get out. Like, someone buried him under the floorboards, and he's like, hey, come on, let me out. But yeah, you finally know what summons Hungry Burger. It's hamburger recipe. Exactly what it should be that summons Hungry Burger. It's like one of the few ritual spells that actually makes sense. Yo! This is the monster that's in grass! I didn't know there was a monster. I didn't know grass had like a monster that inspired it. This is like the actual monster that's in grass. Contribute one plant type monster to select and destroy one face-up card your opponent controls. When a plant monster is on the field, it is destroyed while this card is in the graveyard. You can special summon this card from the graveyard. If you do, remove this card from play when it's removed from the field. Germ infection. Ooh. The attack of a non-machine type monster equipped with this card decreased by 300. Wow. Cards are so silly. I love them. Another skeleton! Oh hey, this is one of the cards that made it so they had to change the name Hero to Hero for all the elemental heroes. Because all of the hero cards have hero fully capitalized because of cards like this that existed that weren't associated with the hero archetype, but could have been used as support. Like, they could have used the hero support cards because they said hero in them. But you know, so they had to change it to be like, ah, shit, we didn't think this through. There's a bunch of cards that say hero in them. That aren't hero monsters. For your graveyard, discard your entire hand. And special summon a monster. That's bad. Minimum one, I guess, if you just discard one card, but it's not great. Dark Fire Dragon. That's trash. The Philosopher's Stone. Yo, if you have a winged Karibo in your graveyard, pay half your life points. Add one polymerization or fusion spell from your deck to your hand. This card is in your graveyard. You can banish 3 copies of it from your graveyard, then target one monster on the field. It gains attack equal to the attack of the monster on the field with the highest attack. Excellent. Yo, Mirage Tube. This card cannot be activated from your hand. Activate only when a face-up monster you control is selected as an attack target. Inflict 1,000 damage to your life point. To your opponent, yeah. I love how it has Behemoth and Wingman fighting, and then there's just the duelist in the background getting fucking exploded. Just fucked up. Like, that guy's just dead. In the duel world, all things are resolved by dueling, and the result is death when you lose. It's a shame, but the weak die young. Necroz. Yo, the worst elemental hero fusion. It's Bubble Man. He's a 3,000 defense wall, and that's it. Assault on GHQ. Oh, Goblin. Something. Goblin headquarters. That makes sense. Target one monster you control, destroy it, then send 2 cards from the top of your opponent's deck to the graveyard. That's not good. Send 2 cards from your opponent's deck to the graveyard, and they'll probably gain advantage from that. Yo, Skull Dice. It's one of Joey Wheeler's famous luck cards. Except it's way worse in the normal game than it is in the anime. In the anime, it would divide your opponent's monster's attack by whatever was rolled. So if you rolled a 3, it would divide their attack by 3, etc. But in this one, it just lowers their attack by 100 times the result of the dice roll, which makes it just fucking useless. Like, if they gave this card its anime effect, it still wouldn't be good, but it would be better. It would be functional. Like, people might have played it in the past. Yo, Eye of the Typhoon. God, so many cards in this game. And this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points. Your opponent draws cards until their hand has 7 cards. Why the fuck would you ever do that? Unless you're trying to mill your opponent. Jesus Christ, giving them 7 cards? That's like asking. That's basically like bending, like turning around and bending over and begging your opponent to fuck your ass. Like, why would you ever? Magicians unite. A jar robber. No. You can only activate this card when Pot of Greed, which is banned, is activated. Negate the effect of Pot of Greed, then draw 1 card from your deck. I've robbed. The Pot of Greed is distraught that this jar robber is here. Well, Blackwing Revenge. Lapis Lazuli. Pendulum Machine. A horrible torture machine with a large pendulum blade. I love it. What the fuck? Magil Shalion. Sure, whatever. Whatever that means. Yeah. Oh man. It's been a good hour and we've gone through about 100 cards. 150 cards. Bone Temple Block. I don't know what to make of this. Like, what is this? What are these? I don't know what to make of them. Oh, yo, it's this guy again, the Living Vase. United Resistance. The people that gather to swear to fight their oppressors. A revolution is coming. That's like a whole storyline. There's like a whole storyline with this card and a bunch of other cards. Yu-Gi-Oh does that a lot, where it will tell like a whole storyline across a bunch of different cards. It's great. Element Valkyrie. Ooh. Shiny Black Sea Squatter. Wherever there are shadows, you'll find the Sea Squad. Their hidden flying abilities let them confront the giants on equal terms. Yeah, all the sea cards, like Max Sea, are cockroaches, I'm pretty sure. There's all like a bunch of cockroaches. Yo, number XX Utopic Dark Infinity. What the fuck is that? When a monster is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can detach 1 material from this card and then target that monster. Special summon it to the field in defense position. You can target 1 other face-up special summon monster you control, gain life points equal to its original attack. You can only use each effective number XX Utopic Dark Infinity once per turn. Good. Exodia. Exode. No, not even. No, not as good as Exodia. It's Exode. Yo, shit, it's the other paper plane guy. We have 2. We have 2 of the 4 paper plane guys. Once per turn, you can equip this card to Seotsu you control, or unequip it to special summon this card in face-up attack position. When equipped to a monster by this card's effect, that monster gains 2,500 attack. Yeah, so you can make that normal monster a fucking summoned skull if you want. No real reason, but you can do it. Is their opponent control of one of their monsters? Controller's choice. You must choose a face-up normal monster. Ah, yes, because everyone runs normal monsters, of course. Mind Crush. Flower Wolf. Eccentric Boy. It's just an eccentric boy. It's just a guy. It's a boy. Don't mind him. Yo, Bubble Illusion. It's time for Bubble Man. If you ever wanted to summon Bubble Man with his 800 attack and his ability to let you draw 2 cards if you literally have nothing else on the field or in your hand. Lady of Faith. She pray. Be cute. Perform a Pal Thunder Rhino. Yep. Mystical Cards of Light. What is this little guy? I love him. Who's this little guy? Little friend. I think I'm losing. Like, yeah, we're not even halfway done. I think I'm losing my mind here a little bit. Yo, Dung Beetle. Self-destruct ant. Oh. Each player takes 1,000 damage. Nice. Just fucking blow him up. Yo, another hero card. Wanna go to bed? I will after this. When I'm done with this. But I'm not stopping till I'm done. Yo, it's Wild Edge. He do be wild. I want to get to GX. I want to watch GX. Because I've only watched like a few episodes of GX. And I've seen clips and it seems really fucking stupid. And I love stupid. There's nothing I love more than stupid. Yo, another elemental hero. Yo, another elemental hero. Yo, what is Overdrive Teleporter Stormcaller? Oh no, Charcoal Impachi. Oh, Impachi. Impachi has like a whole storyline around him where Impachi just had a bad life. I feel bad for Impachi. I want him to have a better life. But now he's dead and turned into a robot. Some people get all this shit. Extra gate. Yo, an emergency exit for angels. Declare a level between 1 and 12. Your opponent banishes 1 monster of that level from their extra deck. If your opponent does not have a monster of that level in your extra deck, you discard 1 card. So I guess that could be decent, depending on like if you can predict what your opponent has in their extra deck. Well, no, it's a quick effect. So if they're about to summon something, you can see what they're about to summon and then immediately do that. And if they don't have another monster of that level, they're fucked. But also link monsters exist, so that card is kind of useless because like people do be link summoning a lot. It's like the new hotness, so you're not gonna catch people sleeping when they're going for a synchro with that. I guess you could, but situational at best. Yo, dice. Diced die. Fucking Archfiend with Snipe Hunter. I love when these cards have like characters come together that aren't of the same archetype, but they're just pals. Yo, Marine Dolphin. Yo, Brutal Blast Battle. Monsters of the same type, Ritual Fusion Synchro, Xyz, or Link. Interesting. Yo, second Goblin. No, second Goblin. You whipped him too hard. Now he's dead. Child's play. Your opponent summons a monster. Gain 300 life points. Your monsters cannot be destroyed by battle while you have 10,000 or more life points. Oh god, how? Devour! Yay! Hi guys, I love you! This ugly monster. How fucking dare you call him ugly? He's shaped like a friend. Look at this guy. He's so cute. He's funny looking. Yo, is that a clam but as a jewelry box? That's great. Man-eating treasure chest. Oh, okay. A monster designed as a treasure chest that is known to attack the unwary adventurer. Yo, puppeteer. I'm getting lulled to sleep by Tua opening cards. I do be comfy. Yeah, I'm very comfy with that burp. Yo, Diamond Wizard. Diamond Wizard has weaker stats than one of the monsters that is used to summon it. Fun fact. Yo, it's Jerry Beans, man! Let's fucking go! Jerry, a bean soldier, believes he is the strongest warrior in the world, but his true abilities are still untested. But he's fucking Jerry Beans, man. He's a bean with bean hands and bean arms. Fucking yes. I wish I could star cards from this menu. D formation with the Destiny heroes. Dice reroll. Reroll. One time during the rest of this turn. If either player rolls a die, you can have the player reroll. Reroll that die. Reroll the dice so you get a good effect or bad again. Who knows? Yo, Exchange of the Spirit. It's Ishizu's gimmick card. If both players have 15 or more cards in their graveyard, pay 1,000 life points. Each player swaps the card in their graveyard with the cards in their deck, then shuffles their deck. You can only activate one Exchange of the Spirit per duel. Yo, Amplifier, look at that Jinzo. He's fucking revving up. Let's go, Jinzo. He's doing it. He's gonna fucking explode. Oh god. Chusky the mouse fighter. Oh god, I forgot how fucking weird this guy looks. I don't like him. Oh wait, what? Is my mouse fucked up? Why is it moving so slow now? Oh no, my mouse is a little fucked up. I don't know what happened. Jiraiya Jiraiya. Let's see if I can fix my mouse. My mouse. Good chance Sarah is already talking to myself here on. You know what? That's fine. I'll talk to myself all fucking night if I have to. That's what I'm gonna be doing off stream anyway. God damn it, my mouse sucks right now. Why does it suck? What is happening? Why is it like this? Yo, what's up, Vitra? How you doing? We're opening cards. Look at all these cards, and my mouse is moving slow. Why is it moving slow? How do I fix this? Is there like mouse settings or some shit? Okay, I fixed it. I fixed it. I'm a goddess. I've fixed my mouse. For some reason it, like, set itself to default, which I don't like. I don't like default. There are mouse settings. Yes, I've found them. Yo, what's up, Giraffe? How you doing? It's been a while. A long time. Fairy Meteor Crush. Crush the fairies. Crush the meteor. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing was so bust tonight, but I slept from basically 4 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty great. Oh yeah, it is 1:30 a.m., isn't it? That's pretty cool. Yo, Mystic Clown. Let's get some old school clown beatdown decks up in here. But yeah, I've opened about 200 something packs. I'm doing good. I've opened like 250 of these packs. I'm going a little bit insane, but only a little bit. Yo, matching outfits. I love this kid. This kid has a full storyline around him. Like, this kid has a full storyline around how he just gets fucked over by everyone during the Goblin Token festivals. Like, it's Token Christmas, and he gets a gift he doesn't like. He's got this shirt as a gift, but he's wearing it anyway, because he doesn't want to disappoint his parents who got it for him. But he's sad he got a shirt, while everyone else got, like, a cool toy. But now he got matching outfits with his dad. He's a little embarrassed, but he's... yeah. I still don't really know what's going on in this card at all. Like, this card in general. Oh, wait. Oh, they pranked him. Oh, he opened the door and there's like a sandal or something that falls on his bald, stupid head. I get it now. I'm a genius. But yeah, I've been at this for like an hour and a half. Mogmole. Look at this little fella. And all these legacy packs are just really old cards. Well, not all of them are old. Most of them are old. Some of them are more recent, but, you know, they're legacy cards. I guess. Yo! Yo, look at this flower. This flower knows something that you don't, and he is gonna abuse the fuck out of that information. Like, he knows something you don't. Oh, and he can attack your life points directly, and he knows it. Like that. The flower is gonna hold that over you for the rest of your life. If you ever get killed by Rainbow Flower, he's just gonna be like, hey, remember that time you lost the fucking Rainbow Flower? Bet you feel like a goddamn moron, huh? And then you're just gonna shoot him. Vanilla. This rabbit's got a sweet tooth. He's on a quest for the world's sweetest carrot. And just wants to nibble carrots all day today, tomorrow, and the day after that. Holy shit, that's actually a lot of defense for a level 1 monster. Hello, cowboy. I am doing well. The Flowey prototype. Ah, fuck! I right-clicked. Damn it. I was gonna go back to the flower. But yeah, we doing good tonight. We're eating pretty with like 400 new cards under our belt so far. 2 for each pack. Eventually I will have at least 1 copy of every card in this game, I swear it. I've played this game enough to warrant getting that much at least. Oh god, I have put way too many hours into this game. I've put like, I think over 300 hours into this game at least. We still haven't found Rock Ogre Grotto number 1. Yeah, it's a real shame I can't dismantle any of these fucking cards. Even though there are some of them that I have more copies of than I could ever possibly use. Like, I have cards from the Xyz event and the Synchro event, where I have more than 3 copies of them, but I can't dismantle them, even though I could never use more than 3 copies in a duel. They're literally worthless. Flower, remember that time you right-clicked and you meant to left-click? I want a PNG of Rainbow Flower that I could put on stream. That would be fucking stupid. Card is special summon, draw 1 card. Nice. Just Desserts. Inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each monster they control. Magic Formula. I remember this. I think I remember this from the anime, actually. I like, Yugi gives it to Dark Magician Girl, but then later transfers it to Karibo, and Karibo's like trying to read the book, and he's just not able to read. Like, Karibo just does not know how to read. And it's so cute, but he's doing his best. And that's what matters. Karibo's always doing his best, and that's why we love him. We stand Karibo in this house. Fuck! I missed the skip button. Now we have to watch this animation. We only got 1 new card, Old Mind. Whatever the fuck this is. Look at 1 random card in your opponent's hand. Then apply one of the following effects. Discard both that opponent's card and 1 card from your hand of the same type. Then add this card from the field to your opponent's hand, and if you do, draw 1 card. Or lose 1,000 life points. Yo, someone killed with a Karibo archetype deck in Edo Pro. Awesome. There is new like Karibo support recently, isn't there? Like, they finally released the season 3 Karibos, so it was like Kariba, Karibi, like all those Karibo brothers that they had in the anime since for that one fight in that Yugi does. Invigoration. Yo, turtle raccoon. Now we have a turtle bird and a turtle raccoon. Eventually we will have a turtle of every animal, and that is my goal. That will always and forever be my goal of this. Yo, another hero card. How many fucking hero cards are there? There has to be like 100 almost, right? There's so many hero cards. None of these interest me. They must go to the Shadow Realm. Because we still have 163 packs to go. Yo, Digital Bug, Dung Beetle, whatever the fuck. Red-haired, hasty horse. With a little bunny on its back. Master Gig? The fuck is this shit? Counter cleaner. Pay 500 life points, remove all counters from the field. Maybe with all the new adventure, like with all the adventure cards, maybe that would actually be somewhat useful. Though why wouldn't you use like the token gun? No, tokens are different from counters. I'm an idiot. Why am I can't remember how life works. All of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is but a blur in my head now. Tao Tai Dragon. 2+ monsters special summon from the extra deck. Ooh. That's a thick ask. That's a thick ask right there. Enraged Muka Muka. This card gains 400 attack for each card in your hand. So if you have like 6 cards in your hand, it'll still be pathetically weak for a 5-star monster. Disc Magician. Disc Magician. Yo, straight flush. If your opponent controls a card in each of their spell and trap zones, destroy all card in their spell and trap zones. Nice. Just a good straight flush. I keep looking off the side of the screen like that'll do anything. Like, hi guys, see ya. I'm going over here. Oh wait, that fucked up my model good. Yo, Sinryu. Yo, shiny black sea. A shiny black god. Oh, hydrate. Let's hydrate. Yo, you can use this to destroy a synchro summon monster. Read Butterfly. Know how to read in order to play Yu-Gi-Oh! That's false. You don't need to know how to read. No one knows how to read when they play Yu-Gi-Oh! Frankly, if you know how to read while you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh!, then you're cheating. Like, you're just straight up cheating. You can't just use your sense of reading against us. Us feeble Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans do not know how this reading works. The Jin Brother Buster. The Jin Buster. I am stable. I'm stable. I'm not going insane. It's fine. Yo, Saint Joan! I wish that card was good, because she cute. If you know how to read while playing Yu-Gi-Oh!, you should go play Magic instead. No. I've played Magic like 5 times, and I've won all 5 of those times. So I have a 100% win record, and that's where I'm stopping. You can't say I don't have a 100% win rate. I am a goddess. Yo, human wave tactics. Moki Mokis. I love the Moki Mokis. During the end phase of each turn, select a number of level 2 or lower normal monsters from your deck equal to the number of your level 2 or lower normal monster destroyed as a result of battle during this turn, and special summon them to your side of the field and then shuffle the deck. Noctua stops while she's still ahead. But you see, I was never ahead. I'm an owl, not a head. Boom, I'm a genius. Oh, Kozaki. That's the fucker that turned Impachi into a robot. Son of a bitch. Killed. Yo, is that fucking Time Wizard? Ah, I summoned Time Wizard in my spell zone for some reason. But in season 2 of the anime, I learned that Time Wizard's actually a monster card. The Cheerful Coffin. Discard up to 3 monster cards from your hand to the graveyard. Okay. Wow, what a cool card. Destroy all monsters equipped with equip cards. Just fucking kill all equipped card monsters. Murder them in cold blood like they deserve. Exile of the Wicked. Each player shuffles their deck. Then each player draws one card. Then each player discards one card. Dealer's choice. There's a spell card exactly like this that sees a lot of play just because it's a spell card. And the trap card never sees play because it's slow. Like, why would you put down a trap card when you could just play the spell card? It's just the exact same thing. Yo, we almost have all the barrier statues at this point. I think I'm just missing, like... Earth, maybe? Maybe, probably Earth. I think I might only be missing Earth. Yo, Frozen Lady Justice. She's cute. I love her. You can also Xyz summon this card by detaching one Xyz material from a rank 5 Xyz monster you control, then using that Xyz monster as the Xyz material. This card gains 1000 attack for each Xyz material attached to it. Once per turn, you can detach one material from destroy all defense position monster your opponent controls. Wow, this card is kind of shit. Like, you can rank it up, but then, like, what's it gonna do from there? You know? Like, it's just a beat stick that can destroy defense position monsters? Chill's voice. Number 21. Lady Justice. The last thing you want in your Lady Justice is just a mediocre beat stick. But that just might be what you get. And this card is normal summoned. You can special summon one tuner from your hand or graveyard, but its effects are negated. Rage Raptor Fiend Eagle. Grrr! Fiend Evil Eagle. I'm an eagle, not a fiend. Well, I am a fiend, but I'm a fiend eagle. Red Polton. Look at this guy. Look at this guy in the background, just like, yeah! This guy in the background is fucking going Super Saiyan. He's about to fucking kill. He's ready to commit murder. Love your voices? Hell yeah. I love voices. Yo, Inmado! Yo, Inmado! Why is his head going through the bar? Why is the bar going through his head? What did they do to this tomato? What did this tomato do to them? Why is he an inmate? What did he do? The Inmado is fucking... I don't know how to read his expression, honestly. Like, there are so many different ways you could read that expression. Especially with the pole going through his face. Like, Jesus Christ. What did they do at this prison? At this prison, do they fucking shove the poles through your mouth? Like, why? Ow. Yo, King of the Beasts. That looks like that looks like it could be like some kind of Resident Evil character. Meanwhile, Inmado just is a Resident Evil character. Like, Inmado, he's like a final boss. Yo, we're in the last few. We're in the last 80. 83, that is. Squirt Squid. On with Squirt Squid. Yeah. Yo, Mystic Tomato, a classic card. 8-Claw Scorpion, Lost Guardian, Shield Warrior. Inmado is gonna give it to you. In Mato, I don't know what his intentions are. I don't trust him. Then again, I don't know. Steel Ogre Grotto number 2. Where's Steel Ogre Grotto number 1? We need number 1. We have number 2. Curse of Aging. The attack and defense of all monsters on your opponent's end of the field by 500 points until the end of this turn. Wow, that's shit. A bipedal eyeball that seldom misses an enemy with its lethal talons. That's not bipedal. Bipedal means it has 2 legs. What? Does it have a second leg? Does its talon count as 2 legs? What do you mean a bipedal eyeball? What? How is it bipedal? It's a fucking eyeball attached to a hand. There's not even a single leg. Like, what the? If it's a talon, I guess that could be a foot. What the fuck? The Jinn, the Watcher of the Wind. Yo, Feral Imp! That was used by Yugi a lot in Season 1. Yo, Light End Dragon. At attack declaration, if this card battles another monster, you can have this card lose 500 attack and defense. And the monster this card battling loses 1500 attack and defense. Okay. Demise of the Land. When your opponent special summons a monster, activate 1 field spell card directly from your deck. That could actually be useful. Just ways to get your field spells out on the field are always good. Yo, Dark Mirror, Dark Magic Curtain. Pay half your life points. Special summon 1 Dark Magician from your deck. You cannot special summon other monsters until you activate this card, but you can set. Skullmark Ladybug. Into the graveyard. Increase your life points by 1,000. The Thing in the Crater? Yo, that's sick. What the fuck? Oh my god, it's just like 2 eyes, and that's all you get to see of it. I love that. It's just the Thing in the Crater. We don't know what the fuck it is, but it's in there. When this card is destroyed and sent from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Pyro-type monster from your hand. Noisy Gnat, Big One Warrior, Pinecono! Oh, Pinecono is adorable. When this card is sent to the graveyard by the effect of Acorno, you can special summon this card from the graveyard. What the fuck? Is this an archetype? Oh my god, Pinecono. I love them. What is this? Red Sword. Nice. Good for you. Alright, 6 more. Yo, a gay. We got a gay pack. Yo, we got Arum the World Chalice Blade Master from the gay pack. Epic. Attention! That guy's just exploded in the background. He's dead. In the Japanese version, they burn him alive. Oh my god, Putrid Pudding Body Buddies! Putrid Pudding Body Buddies. They're so cute. I love them. They're putrid. They're heinous, but they're pudding. Cannot be used as a fusion, synchro, or Xyz material for a summon while this card is face up on the field. It cannot be tributed. During your end phase, you can target 1 card in your Pendulum Zone, destroy it, And if you do, give control of this card to your opponent. During each of your standby phases, take 300 damage. So you can use them for link plays at least. That's good. But yeah, not much use of them outside of that. Multiply. Tribute 1 face-up Kuriboh. Special summon as many Kuriboh tokens as possible. They cannot be tributed for a tribute summon, but they can be used for a link summon. Or like any other type of summon, because why would you use a tribute summon? Because nowadays we can use tokens for a lot of shit. A lot of good shit now. Oop. Yo. Buku, a book-like wizard with a wealth of spell written inside. A book-like wizard. It's just a book with arms and feet. With hands and feet. I'm sorry, he doesn't have arms. He doesn't have legs. He just has hands and feet. It's a Rayman book. It's a Rayman book. Yo, it's Kuriboh! Those boots. It's Kuriboh. It's one of the Kuriboh brothers. Oh my god, they have them in this game? I love them. I love the Kuriboh brothers. Contribute this card you control and add one of each Kuriboh, Kuriboh from your hand and or field. Oh, Kuriboh. It's Kuriboh, Kuriboh, and Kuriboh, and Kuriboh. Good naming convention, as y'all would know. Lecunga? Lecunda? Level conversion lab. Ooh. Spoopy. Spoopy, scary skeleton. Ultra polymerization. It's probably still not as good as Super Poly, but it's Ultra Poly. Battle Mania. Activate only during your opponent's standby phase. All face-up monsters your opponent controls are changed to attack position and cannot change their battle positions this turn. All monsters your opponent currently controls must attack this turn if able. Yo, Beast Rage. These squirrels are about to end your fucking life. Worm Drake. Eyeball thing. Archfiend Mirror. Oh, isn't that a Shiranui card? Yeah, it's a Shiranui. Mother Spider! Yo! Mother Spider! Oh, if only they made Mother Spider good and have an actual archetype around it. Instead of just throwing it away. Yo, Law of the Normal. You activate this card while there are 5 face-up level 2 or lower normal monsters on your side of the field. Both players discard all cards in their hands and destroy all cards on the field except level 2 or lower normal monsters. Hell yeah. Recycle. During the standby phase, by paying 3,000 life points, select one non-monster card in your graveyard. Turn it to the bottom of your deck. Crawling Dragon number 2. D-cubed. For all your D-cubing needs. Yo, that's a Zodiac. Zodiac Bunny Blast. Bunny girl. Cute, cute. Yo, we only got 2 more. We're almost done. Yo, we're almost done. Yo, is Wild Wingman. Ice Princess. Zealot. You can detach one Xyz material from this card and target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Attack becomes 0. That's not useful at all. Yo, wait, Jinzo. Jinzo Jector? This card names becomes Jinzo while on the field or in the graveyard. To contribute summon this card, add one Jinzo monster from your deck to your hand, except Jinzo Jector. Then reveal all set cards in your opponent's spell and trap zones, and if there are traps among them, you can special summon Jinzo monsters from your hand up to the number of traps revealed. Fuck yeah, Jinzo! 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 I love Jinzo. Yo, Succubus Knight. 6-armed lady. Yo, that's my fetish. I actually do. I like when characters have like more arms than they should for some reason. It's funny to me. Abyssal Designator. Oh yeah, that card kind of sucks. It's good for self-TK decks though. Sword Slashers. Jinzo, yeah! 13 left, let's go. Let's see what we got. Yo, it's Graceful Tear. She's crying because she's forever trapped in the Forbidden Zone. Because her card is fucking broken. Add one card from your hand to your opponent's hand, then gain 2,000 life points. You, Banisher of the Light. Any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. Oh no. Chakra. You can ritual summon this card with Resurrection of Chakra. Or you can do anything else instead of running that trash in your deck. Another elemental hero. Last 3. We're in the last 3 packs. After almost 500 of these, we're almost done. Black Pendant and a Cloudigan, Turbulence. Black Pendant's a classic. I remember having this card as a kid in my collection of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Man, fucking Schoolyard Yu-Gi-Oh is so much fun because everyone who had Yu-Gi-Oh cards just had like a random assortment of shit because we didn't know how to deck build. We didn't know what archetypes were. Just threw whatever good cards we had into a deck and hoped for the best. Only to a fairy monster against 500 attack. Okay. Gain life points. Gross. Yo, hero. Another hero card. It's the final countdown. It's another hero card. No, it's 2 other hero cards. Son of a bitch. Half of these were hero cards. How many fucking hero cards did we get throughout all that? Like, so many. Ah, let's see. Herb deck. I'm not gonna make anything right now, but oh man, we got so many cards. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Well, I want to go down until I find like where I started today. Like what? Because like I got so many of them. Ant. Big insect. It's a big insect, boys. The worst kind. Yo, it's Rainbow Flower. Remember this guy? I remember Rainbow Flower. I'm gonna star Rainbow Flower. That's the best card I've got. I'm gonna find a PNG of Rainbow Flower. Schoolyard Yu-Gi-Oh! Had no one knowing what the fuck to do. I could come to school with a shitty modified Dino structure deck. on my deck, my world deck, and have fun. You want to faff around on Yu-Gi-Oh? No, I'm probably gonna go to sleep. Because I've been talking for a long time. Jerry Beans, man. Jerry Beans, man. Yes, Jerry Beans. I am very tired. My voice is kind of drawing out. But the most important part is that you always remember Jerry Beans, man. Look at this man. He's a little bean. He's got beans for arms and for hands and feet, not for arms and legs. His arms and legs are like a string of some sort. I don't know what kind of string it is, but it's a string of some sort. Sleepy owl, I'm a sleeper. Resident sleeper. I have 4 copies of this and I can't dismantle any of them. Cool. Thanks, game. Thanks. Such a cool feature you got there. Yo, it's cheap, cheap, cheap. Look at how cute this card is. They're precious and adorable. I love cheap, cheap, cheap. Cheap, 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 cheap. All night. Yeah. I think that is all for today. So for now, I bid you all a good night. Because it's 2 a.m. where I am, and I should probably rest. So long, bop.